It is 11 p.m. and I could be going to sleep right now. Not really, but I mean, like, in theory. That could be a thing that could be happening right now. But instead, I'm back playing more Satisfactory because that is what I want to do right now. Okay, what is the goal? The goal is to double the coal and what else? To expand. So wait, why do I... Right, I have to be able to run. That is not how I run. Okay, so I need to go to options, key bindings. We need to find P. How do I find photo? To take this off, cancel this one. To cancel this one, hit escape. Did that do it? Then key bindings, sprint, P. Perfect. Confirm. Photo. No, remove this. Just delete it. How do I... Oh. No, I hate you. Cancel. Just set it to anything. Set it to nothing. Set it to Control-Shift-K. Perfect. So now, if I hit P, we sprint, it's perfect. Thank you. Alright, game plan. Game plan for right now is to expand the production of this one. Oh, to do that I need more screws, and we have tons of plates. We have so many plates. But the real solution would be to do this somewhere like more professional. Do I have access to... I have access to foundations to actually build a building this time. In order to build a building, the only thing is I want to unlock stuff from the awesome shop, I think. I believe? How do I get, like, overflow stuff just to feed this? So right now, these look like they're backed up. You are zooming. I have to think about it. So I know I could just feed raw materials. I know that if I feed alien stuff, that's worth a pretty good amount. I know. That's all that I know. I could set up a miner, get it producing things. Also, I want blueprints. I want all of the things. I want unlocks. Where's my base? Right next to me. I want to see this. What do you want? Let's forget about what I want, and let's figure out what you want. Special. Awesome sink. Awesome shop. I would like both of these, please. This one can go right there. Awesome. Awesome shop. How do I interact with this? Who knows? Control. Put it right there. So now this one needs power. Missing an iron rod. Alright, just hook it up then. It's a pretty bad sign that I'm missing an iron rod. You would like dark mode. You would like to be dark mode. To get coupons, we just need to feed junk into you. Which junk? Right, I wanted to use this for something to make a parachute. I already did that. So, I would like to make a box. This box. Missing iron rods. Okay. If I was an iron rod, I would be able to jump over this. Okay, I need to make the super jump legs, which want crystal. Okay. We have a whole box of these. Not right here, but up here we do. These ones. I want to be able to make signs because I want to write down on the sign how much everything is worth. There's probably a wiki that tells me that. I could recycle concrete. I could recycle lots of things. All right, storage container. My first ever crystal. Just to get it out of the way. Raw quartz.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Okay. So, research it in the MAM. I will do that, but we're going to need more crystal. So, ideally, I would find the node for it. I feel like I should be able to automatically snap this to this other one, but that is not working well. I don't know how the snapping works in this game because I never did it with my previous, or I seldom did it with my previous playthroughs. Kind of thought that it was more simple than this, but that might be if you're using foundations. So if I feed you, how do I right click? There we go. If I, no, that's not what I wanted. E. Right click this. No, that's not what I wanted. I want a stack of 100. I tried typing in 100 and that didn't work. 100 screws. Split. So if I feed you 100 screws, how much is that worth? Is the question. So points. Right, my belts are super slow until I can upgrade them, which I could do right now, but it takes a ton of reinforced iron plates, which are worth more than the stuff that I'm putting in there. I want to get signs. To get signs, I need... Which one? Customizer. Organization. Signs! This is the one. So, to get these bundles, are they too expensive? Yeah, they're too expensive. Unavailable. Quartz crystal in the MAM. Wait, the MAM. Where are you, ma'am? This one. Quartz. Quartz crystal. That's not how I do this. Click this. Click this. Start the research. But I'm going to need more. Confirm. This one. Cost 20 quartz crystal.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Quartz. That is the one that I would like to feed to this for now. Oh, maybe. What the hell? There's no quartz anywhere in existence. Okay, there's quartz. It's not even that far. It is... Oh, 1204. That doesn't look like 1204. Normal. Pure. Impure. Pure. 1204. In what world? 1600. 2000. In what world? Okay, so points. Standard points until next coupon. Points per minute. 120. So wait, was it 1,000 at first? And we've got 700 from feeding you 100 screws. Isn't there a notepad in this game? Notepad. No. O. O is my inbox. What the hell is an inbox? I would like parts. No. O is a thing. Inbox. Messages. No. Let me edit the message. This one. Potential. No, get out of here. Audio. I don't want that. I would like hit escape. Options. Key bindings. User interface. Tooltip scaling. No. Controller. Hologram build mode. No. HUD. No. Inventory. No. HUD. None of these. Shortcuts. Hide dynamic shortcuts. No. Show me the shortcuts. Key bindings. Menus. Build. Equipment. Player. Player. No. 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 Player movement. Photo mode. What if it was under photo mode after I killed photo shortcuts? Build menu, other, skip audio. It's none of these controls. I swear there was like a notebook where I could write down. Maybe not. There was like a way to pin recipes that I wanted or something. No, because there was a way that I could do notes to self, I thought. All right, I'm going to go look it up. Be right back. All right, so when I hit tab or Q and I hover over on the right, notes, public notes. We could have private notes. All right, so 100 screws equals 700 question mark? I think so. Then how do I save it? Hit the X. Then 100 screws equals, so if I put it here, Control A, C, Control X, Control V, hit the X. No, why are you still there? I put it as private. Hide that. Haha, hidden. Public notes, hidden. Private notes, public. Oh, fancy. 100 screws equals 100 equals 700 question mark. I like it. So, standard points until next coupon 300, but I don't know how much they increase by, so this could mess with everything. 300. This is a stupid way of handling this. I like to complain. All right. So, do I think it goes up to 200? I think it could. Iron plates. We right-click. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted, so I can actually just right-click, hit this, drag this in. 100 iron plates is worth... I hate this crouch. Crouch is C. I could just see what one of them is worth. But my belt is super slow. There it goes. 300 goes to 294. They're worth 6 apiece. 6 apiece? If they're worth 6 apiece, then what do we expect this to go to? 1,700 maybe? Don't know. So, screws are worth 7 apiece. Ooh, that actually seems like a good deal, kind of. And then 6 apiece for iron plates. Because I think screws, you get like 1 million of them. It's just I can't feed them into here quick enough. So the question is, what does this coupon's cost go to? So screw equals 7. Iron plate equals 6. I have to figure out the resource cost, kind of. And then we could figure out, like, the improvement value. No, I don't want to do all of this work. But a little bit. Next coupon cost is 500. Wait. That breaks everything, because I don't know how much the first coupon cost. And I assumed... Okay, forget the 100 equals 7. We want to see... Okay, I was way off on the value of screws, because this is doing way more per minute. Way off. 120 per minute. We could just do screws go up to 120 per minute, but I don't know if that's true. That's just what it peaked at. So we don't know what a screw is worth. And there's no hotkey to quickly get to this. I have to hit Q or tab. Come into here. We know iron plate equals 6. That is all that we know so far. Cool. This one. I would like to feed you 150 screws. Problem is, that's going to take a while to go through. But that's okay. Maybe. Wish this path was shorter and faster. 200. $198. So screws are worth 2 each. This is not a good way to track this. Q. That is... Q is not the way, because for some reason we're typing. Now Q is good, because I hit some key that was wrong. Screw. Wait! No! Iron plate equals 6. Screw equals 2. How do I close this where it actually saves it? Delete this. Close this. Hit X. Hit Control A, Control C, hit X. It did save at that time. Why didn't it save it last time? Nobody knows. Okay. So. Screws are not efficient for the amount of time that it takes to feed them in there, but they might be efficient for the amount of resources that they take. Iron ingot. Yeah, but that's probably not going to be efficient. Concrete. Stop trying to move me. Okay, even though these are valuable to me, I am wait, what about smart plating? Can I feed you smart plating? Oh, well, I can at least put them on the belt. Smart plating, but I need to make more of these. I'm just curious. So 64 to go, but that doesn't tell me much. 64. I expect this to, like, skyrocket. Nope. 44. Wait. No. I think that went up by a lot. I don't know how much it went up by, because I think it moved a bunch. I want to see this graph change. But the graph only changes, like, every so often. I don't know how frequently. I don't like this interface, and I don't know why they do it like this. All syncs final. Because I guess that's not... Okay, so it's like off the charts. So that thing is actually a good way to make money. Or to make points, whatever. Print coupons. Is this enough coupons to get my signs? Because signs would be amazing, but they're unavailable. Why? Because I need to unlock things also that would cost a lot. I want a lot of things. Including personal storage box. This one. You can have this. Alright. Let me through. This one. You can have this junk because I don't want it. You can have. Yeah, but I might want this. I might want a lot of this junk. Probably don't want grass or leaves, but maybe I do. Weird. The game is weird. For right now, I would like another junk box. All of the junk boxes. Snap to there. This one. You can have this. You can have mycelia. You can have... Wait, I might want biofuel. You can have logs. Actually, this is where I'm going to put the remains of these, too. Can have that. Should just give you the quartz. So this is all the miscellaneous junk that... This isn't the best place for it. Whatever, this is what I'm choosing. I'll keep the foods because I'm going to end up collecting more of them anyways. Sort, sort. Alright, so alien stuff. Will I remember everything is there? Nope. Awesome shop. So that crystal was forever away. V. Crystal. Quartz. And I have stuff nearer to me that I could be doing instead. But. The nearby stuff isn't as appealing to me as that one is. I think I'm going to have to do a bigger iron factory before trying to do a pretty iron factory that's made with all the fancy stuff. Yeah. There's no way around it. Gonna have to. Alright. If I look for iron, and I'm going to need more copper, wholly nearby. So we're using these 5. Ooh, but there's all kinds of nodes down here. They're crappy, but... Purity temp. Can't see that because it's covered up by random stuff. Normal. Normal's not amazing, but I could make do with normal. Or I could go make do with these. Wait, where's my current factory? Current factory. What is this? Iron ore. Impure. My current factory is right over here. Could also just make this. You're impure. Production. Minor. We need constructor. So how much do you produce? You produce 30 per minute. Is that backwards? Nope. This one. This one. Perfect. 45 turns into 15, so this is going to make 10 per minute, which is not very much. Special. Awesome sink. No, it costs 15 of these? Wait a second, that's like the most expensive building in the world. I hate it. Go give me my other awesome sink. That's the awesome sink. F. How come I can't deconstruct it from all the way back here? Dismantle. Give me that back. Thank you. Awesome sink. Why, when I try to snap, does it not just line up the arrows? There we go. Line up the arrows. Ideally, I would have other junk that I could put in here as well, but for right now, that is going to work for me. Power. Alright, so that is doing that while I'm over here messing with iron, seeing how efficient we're currently being. Efficiency, 100%. Efficiency, 50%. 49. Efficiency, 100%. So right now, I'm using all of the ore except for 30 per minute. How is that the case? This one is backed up. Why are you backed up? Because I'm not actually using part of that. That makes perfect sense. Is this one backing up? Yes, it is. And I don't have a way to set, like, priority mode. These ones produce 40. So right now, we know you only eat 60. So I can actually supply the 60, but the leftover 20 is not being used. And I would like to filter that off to something, probably. In order to do that, 3. Build with this, hit R, straight mode, do it. Then, splitter, split mode. Huh. That is pretty annoying. I would like to build a splitter, line it up with that, perfect. Yes. Into here. Into there. We're doing it. Jumping is hard. Okay, but how do I tell it priority go to this? Because that is the priority. With these. The way that we do it is not doing it like this. Crap. That is true. The way that we do it is by feeding it into a box first. Organization. And having that box be what feeds into the machine. Which really means that these two should move. Also, can I mine you? Nope. Make a mess out of everything. Will I remember how to hook up all of this power? Nope. Will I remember how these are hooked up? Nope. Okay. Production. And why am I doing this? Because it's not currently set up right, and there's excess screw production that's not being stored or used. What? What? I'm so confused. Okay, there's an output. Why are you trying to connect in weird ways? Because I'm missing reinforce. Okay. E. Just build tier 1 belts. We're fine. We don't need to upgrade the belts. That is it. Thank you. This one makes screws. This one makes screws. This one. Power. Power. So I disconnected my power from everywhere, which was questionable. But it's what I did. This one wants to get powered back up. Okay, I see red things over here. So this could connect back somewhere over here. Where? Right there. For right now, lights are not red. Good. These ones. These are making screws. The whole idea was to have them feed in to somewhere. So we need a merger. Merger is 6. That is wrong. Merger is 6, but I want it to be facing this way. That is correct. Connect, 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 connect. And storage container. Do it. Ideally, the storage container would be like set up pretty well. For this, that's not set up well at all. Okay. Storage container. Okay. I would like this to change. This to change. This to change. We're gonna get this figured out. 6. So. Why is the game like this? Hit 3. Connect. Hit R. Curve. Good job with the curve. Good job with the curve. Okay. Default. Good job with the default. This one. Into there. That was all I needed. Thank you, game. So now the excess screws should be good, but we need to speed up this belt, which means that I will need reinforced iron plates. To get the reinforced iron plates, also this box is not in a good place. When do I get double boxes? Not yet. Alright, so once we're able to have 120 in, I will want 3 of these screw makers going into one box, which is going to be very soon. So, 3 of these going into the box. Also, I want to stop making whatever it is that I'm making. These. Stop making these. You might already be stopped. Which is good. Stop this. Give me this. Give me this. This is amazing. This is why I'm supposed to be building a building, is so that I can be more organized than I'm currently being. Alright. Mark II. Super speed. That one is also making screws. I need to figure out what my goal is. My goal is to be able to produce 15 reinforced iron plates per minute. What would the raw resources to do that be? I have no idea. Why would it be 15? I don't know, it just seems like an arbitrary goal that would be decent to meet. But I don't know if that's actually possible using... It's not possible. Using the iron ore that I have available, which is 180 raw iron ore. And I would like to plan for the future when I can speed it up. So really, I want to separate this stuff out from the iron ore. That is the thought. To do that, I'm building too close. Let's think about this. Let's think. Thinking is hard. Production. Smelters. So we're about to have 120. Once I have the 120, we can do smelter, 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 smelter. That is fed from a single 120 belt. I need better power lines, but I don't have them. This is the same thing that I have over there, except I'm trying to spread things out, but I'm not really doing that. So I'm just rebuilding the same thing, which is weird. I'm not good at being organized. This is stupid. Okay, 2, delete all of this. 6 things selected, cool. I want to build a building, a structure. I also want to go catch that. Gotta catch them all. Nope. Nope. Glider, help me. Okay. Nope, I just wanted to land. I can do this. This is within my abilities. Don't. Stop. Nope. I can't get it before it's out of range. We got it. It was so easy. Didn't doubt for a second. All right. Hey, it's another limestone thing that I could be converting into stuff to feed to the awesome sink so that I feel like I'm doing something even though I'm not doing anything. Is this one pure or impure? This one is also impure. And where's the other awesome sink? Oh, it's like way over there somewhere. Is it? I don't know where it is. Is that it right there? Probably. I would like a smelting factory that is separate from my processing factory. My smelting factory. Let's go scout it out. This is going to be the most inefficient setup of all time because I'm going to have all of my buildings separate from each other, even though they don't need to be, and they're better when they're all in one building. Don't care. Also, there's water up here. Does water interest me? Maybe. Huh. There's a lot of stones right here. I feel like stones would mess with me. Would they? I feel like they would. Alright, if I was going to build, what would I do? Foundations. Would I? I need decorative things. I need them. What kind of decorative things? I could just make a basic structure. Also, I want to blow this up. No, that stupid crystal got in my way. That did not help launch me. Okay. There's no awesome shop over here. This one. What do you got for me? Awesome. You have two? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Print the coupon, that's what I meant to do. Alright. I could feed you these modular frames, but I could just go turn those in. Along with rotors, but I turned off rotors, didn't I? Did I turn... No, why would I turn off rotors? Never mind. Because rotors don't eat up any of the important stuff. I would have left that running forever. Rotors! I left you running forever. This one. So, for rotor production, you are at 60% efficiency because you're not getting enough screws. You're not getting enough screws because this belt. Also, I'm not producing enough screws. Mark II. But we actually have enough screws. I just need to merge in from this third side. So, we want a splitter. But ideally, this splitter would do what? Would split in right here, I think. But he also wants to line up, yeah, like that. So this one needs to be Mark 2, I think. This one does not line up. Okay. But we're getting there. So now, organization. Oh, did I just pick up a ton of screws? Probably. But apparently we had the inventory space for it. It lines up. Middle click. Hit E. Replace. This one. This one. This one. Middle click. E. Click. So, 40, 40, 80, 80, 60, 20 kind of, but really it's 40, 40, 40, 40, 20, 100. This should actually be perfect right now. Perfectly balanced without even trying, because that's how they set up the numbers so that they just work out perfect, which is pretty convenient. This one. How much do I want these? I do want these. So let's pick this up just so that I can get all of those materials. And then I also get these materials and we're rich. Okay. So now that I've got those materials, the plan was to go use this iron in some way that is useful. A question would be, am I efficiently using all of this? 100%. I'm not storing these rods or these screws, so I kind of think that I am, because they're not backing up too much. It's really strange. The answer cannot be yes. 81% efficiency, but I just sped up the screw service. Iron rods. There's no way that this just... Did I math it out? I might have. I don't think I did. I think there were excess iron rods. There had to have been. Some of these are not running efficiently. 100%. I don't understand how I'm using everything except for 30 of the iron. Okay. Maybe it's not for me to understand. So, that's really strange. I don't know what to do with this leftover 30 iron then. Do I just store it? I mean, I would make it into something, but... I guess it's not just 30, because this one is also storing. These just happen to perfectly saturate a 60 belt, and that's why I made the amount that I made. Okay. What the hell? That one. All of these are full. Weird. Alright. All of you. This one. Iron plates are good. We're gonna get 20 of those, and I want to feed them into this one, which means that I want another of these. And then after that, I need to upgrade this belt to level 2. This can be level 1 belt. Curve. Okay, I do want to go move that awesome sink so that I can put a box in between these. Also, I don't know if concrete is really worth it. I should check how much I get for concrete. Special. Awesome sink. Doesn't feel like it's lined up, but maybe it is. Oh, it is. And we want to upgrade this belt. Bam. So now we can send things in super quick. You need power. Power it up. Alright, concrete, 410, 398. 86. 74. Okay, so concrete is worth 12. 62. Concrete, 12. I would hit Q. I would come over here. Cool, that did... Why did it go to a new line? Concrete, 12. Okay, perfect. Now, if I fed you, I do want to feed it valuable things, but I don't need to. If I feed you 50 of this, if I feed you this one, because I don't actually plan on using that, this one, because I don't plan on using that, we could do some copper sheets, but why? Wire is not dense enough. Get rid of this because it's junk. Alright. Feeding it stuff. Not much stuff, but some amount of stuff. And my next goal is to finish those modular frames. That's done. And the rotors. Do I already have the rotors? That's done. Let's go turn this in. Having a quicker way to get to this base would be nice. Couldn't I do that with jump pads? Maybe. Or I could do that with belts. This one. Turn it in, press the button. Launch the pod. This one. Jump pads.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix it, and humanity is relying on you.
7 minutes and 30 seconds of nothing. Okay, quartz. Don't have it, but I do want it. Okay, wait, that's a reason right there to go do quartz things. And I could get a lot of awesome points. And eventually I will need the quartz. So I would probably just send quartz back here because I will need to use it. I don't have to send it back here, but I could. In order to build a long line, I could use more concrete. Somebody is eating all the concrete. So things I could do if I want to store some of the concrete. Seven, this one, like that. That's too high up. 7, this one, that one. That is, I thought it was perfect. There we go. Now it's perfect. All right, so we're storing concrete. This one is for junk. What kind of junk? Here, you can have that junk. You can have this junk. You can have, is that all of the junk that you can have? For right now, that's all of the junk that you can have. And the point of that is to get a bunch of coupons, which are supposed to go with the other coupons, which are over at the other... Why did I leave the store over there with that little chest? Who knows? Also, is that another power slug? I think it is. So things I could do. I could go fly over and find the quartz. To do that, I need elevation. To get elevation, I need this wall to launch me. Will this wall launch me? I don't know. It has a lot of weird surfaces. We need to find a crack that goes up, up. No, we were starting to go up. The most engaging gameplay. I did make it up to the top. I can mostly ignore these. There's a blue slug. There's also a waterfall. There's an arch. What are these ones? Are these ones pure? Because if so, then I could build a new factory over here. These... Wait, how do I... Impure. Lame. Impure. What are those? Let's go see. There is a slug right there. Tag. Okay, there's a lot of these irons, but they're impure. Impure? Impure. All of it is impure. So much impure iron. I don't like it. I mean, I could make use of it. That is a lot. Maybe I should. What was I looking for? Quartz. Yeah, but we know that's a long ways away. Up we go. Nope, up the rock. Okay, so we're trying to go 1200, 1100, 1300. We're trying to go 1100. What is this area? Quartz areas are deadly, though. Huh. That is worth considering. So I need some wall that I can get more elevation. This wall is not really right. But this is... There we go. No, tree. I was trying to go up you. Too small of a tree. None of these trees. Hey, crash site. Right, there was a crash site I was supposed to go check out. What? That's not the crash site. So, the crash site... Huh. Where is the crash site? These. Hello, friend. Hey. Encased beams are pretty good. Big one. Medium-sized one. But where is the crash site? Where's the thing with the hard drive? The thing with the hard drive... Oh, I didn't think you could go up that. My bad. You? No. It's got to be around here. I would like some elevation so that I can get bird's eye view. And they're hurting me, which I don't appreciate. Could have just fought them. I'm a pacifist. I have no interest in hurting them. Unless I have to. But I don't think I have to. I would like to go up. Not going up. Okay. Did I start to go up? Nope. Starting to go up. Kind of. This one. That could bring me up. I need to go up higher. To get up higher, I just need to find one seam in the side of the rock that goes in the right direction. That starts to go. I don't even know where I am. I was supposed to be looking for crystal, then I got distracted. So the crystal is far away. If we hit V, I do see there's a slug right there. So the crystal. Wait, wasn't the crystal over here somewhere? Who knows? How did I end up over here? Crystal. It's pure. Okay, so 1200. That's how far it was last time. To get up this rock face. It's tough because they have like this overhang. No, didn't make it. Almost gonna make it. Not quite. Something finished. Great re-entry. Now I'm down at the bottom of a valley. Wait, go up. But I'm trying to go up. This rock doesn't look right. Ah, but it almost does. Go up. Parachute is in the way. How do I get a transparent parachute? Purple slug. Do I think there are deadly enemies near here? Probably. Purple power slug. For no reason. From here. Could I make it onto there? Nope. Can I make it somewhere? Anywhere. Crystal. V. Crystal. Another slug. Ooh, another crash site. I can't activate a lot of these crash sites. It's only 1,000, but it's this way. Okay. If I can get up above these, which isn't that high, then I think I could find this crystal pretty quickly. But that overhang is gonna mess with me so much. What about... Ooh, that! That is my way up. But I have to be able to get to the base of that, which if I get to the base of that, I'm already up. I see another one. Alright, wait. What if we just go to this other one? All you gotta do is jump. Didn't build up enough speed. Okay, so, game plan. We're like almost up. Just let me up. Game plan is sink down. To where? To... I hear something sparkling. We need to go to right here. And then... go up this. Go up it. Find a seam. There we go. No, overhang. Not cool. We're like right there. Just get above the stupid overhang. I'm like right there. It's not good enough. Okay, but there are all kinds of arches. There's another crash site. There's always monsters by the crash sites. And a lot of them are deadly. That is a thin one. This one looks pretty good, though. This one looks really good. Except it's not steep enough. But we can just run up it. Perfect. Let me glide up you. If I can get to that other one that's way up there, that would be helpful. This one, free food. Just let me up. There we go. Oh, but there's poison around it. Poison hurts. Okay. How far am I from the crystal? Nobody knows. Ah, the poison's rough. I don't really want to go in there. If I could enter this thing from... Ooh, that's a scary enemy. If it's a scary enemy, they'll follow me for a while, too. Yeah, that's a scary enemy. I don't want to mess with that. So the goal is to enter this thing, but not die to the poison, and get out pretty quick. So now... No! No! V, not B. V, crystal. Thank you. Didn't even see the enemy that attacked me. That's fine. I don't want to see the enemy that attacked me. 800. I do want to get to this one. Although, it's not really steep. Still. And there's poison at the base of it again. No, where's my food? Oh no, that's a scary one. I would like up this. Quickly. Health is low. Okay. Crystal. Oh no, the crystal is in the cherry spider forest. Oh no. Oh no. I know. That was an enemy shot that just flew past my head. I know what's in this forest. It's death. It is death. Also, it's tough to make it up there. Death, death, death. I regret coming over here now. And it's going to be tough to make it up, and that's poison. Might be able to make it up over here, but once I make it up, it's still death. I would like food. I would like to eat the food because once we get to where we're going, we're going to die. The glider does not work well in the forest. Okay, so that looks like it would lead me up. And there's a yellow slug at the bottom of it. We want crystal. And then we want to look. Where is it? How far? It's not that far. How far is that? 482. I don't know if I can actually make it up this one. Yeah, I can. We go from the underside first, then you go to the outside. Underside. Then flip over to the outside. No! Slippery. Ooh, that area. I don't know if I'm high enough. I'm not high enough. Okay, so what is the plan? Underside. Again? Could try and get that yellow slug, but that's not my goal. My goal is to get high enough that I can go up this side. Now we can get a pink slug instead. But yeah, those spiders, those are death. Those are death. Huh. Okay, my mouse is freaking out. Enemies are mad. I didn't think you would be able to land there. Impressive. And there's poison around here. And they can jump super far. So really, I wanted to lure them over the cliff, not over here. And I don't want to hang out by the poison. So my goal was to get it to jump at me. I just thought that I would be able to get it to jump into the void. Look, we can see our base. Where are you at? Have the spiders gotten better? That one totally just jumped into the void, didn't it? I think one of them jumped. But there's a ton more. It's not like that's enough to save me. Huh. And it's not the void. It's like down there. The thing will be fine down there. There is a purple slug. but there's also poison, and there's still another spider. An omega spider, and my mouse is freaking out, man. Okay, we're good. Poison. I wanted to get that, but I guess I don't. Okay, so any chance that they're not targeting me? There's a chance. Crystal, 600 meters. I thought it was 400 before. If we look at the map, do I think this is safer? No. Do I think this is safe? No. Do I think anything is safe? No. I do not think this forest is safe. I don't think anything is safe. I think there are like super omega spiders in this forest, bigger than those two that we just saw, and they are going to eat me, and they're radioactive, and there's uranium right there, and I don't like it. Oh no. Oh, this cave is death. It's not in that cave. It's not in that cave. There's no way it's in that cave. I think that's the reason I know about that cave, is because that is where the crystal is. Or it's up in the sky, but I think it's in the cave. It's in the cave. I don't want this. This is all death spiders. God, it was just water and it scared me. I don't like this. Death spiders. I don't even want to get this. I hate you, spider. I don't want to get it. I just want out. I hate you, spider. I hate you, spider. I hate you, spider. I hate you, spider. Yep, that's a death spider. And it'll chase me forever, and we're in a forest where I can't take off. And I'm slow, and I don't have jump boots or anything. And there's poison all around, and there's radioactive, and there's more spiders. The only good news is the spider does get stuck on trees a bit. So I could No! I was going to say I could technically fight it, unless I run into radiation stuff, which I just did. There are radioactive spiders, too. And they'll keep following you, and you'll die to the radiation, and I don't want it. This is my solution. Except I'm going to jump forward into more spiders. And I'm supposed to be getting crystal, and the crystal place was no good. Crystal. Okay. And that's not a way up. Not a way up. Way up. Way up. Just let me up. Nope. Let me up. We're up. I would like to get above all of this and fly away. But I can't do that in the forest. And there are spiders up top, too. There are spiders everywhere in the forest. I know they're here. I didn't even look at where it said the crystal was. So if I see a slug like that, then there's definitely, that's a big enemy. That is a very big enemy. Yep, that is a big enemy. Crystal. So we're going to a different crystal spot. Was the idea. That's another enemy. Yeah, those are more enemies. Can't make it. Almost. That's not what I was looking for. Okay. V. Crystal. Up the rock face. Did not make it up the rock face. Tried to make it up the rock face. Try again. Think I made it enough to get onto this ledge. Okay. breathing space. So if I hit the map, we're right next to some crystal. Pure. But was that underground crystal? I feel like it was. So, other crystal. We could go for this one, but that's also going to be deadly. This is very far away. It's also going to be deadly. And I'm going back past the area that I just came from. And now it's dark. And spiders are extra scary when it's dark. That looks like uranium up top there. Not good. That's what I was looking for, was the 1400 one, but that's way far away. That's uranium straight ahead. Huh, huh, huh. Poison? No, that's deadly. That's a poison spider. Do not want. Or radioactive, but I didn't see radioactive go off, so I think it's just poison. I'm so slow. It's definitely still following me. That's radioactive. Okay. Nope, don't do this to me, spider. I hate you. That's more radioactive. Luckily, it's kind of good at getting me out of midair, but if you move even a little bit, it won't hit you. Still following. I don't like it. No, that's another. Why don't they fight each other? They will fight other things. This is Cole. I'm dead. I'm dead. That's uranium. I hate it. And it's nighttime. And there's uranium. And there's spiders. And I'm dead. Find a cliff face that I can jump off of. Hey, it's a cliff face that I can jump off of. Goodbye, spiders. Easy game. Hey, there's a spider. Good jump. I don't know if I can make it up this. I started to make it up. Nope. Do not want. No. Okay. So, that's more radioactive. What am I looking for? Some safe crystal. What does that mean? Don't know. 600 meters. To safe crystal. Safe, spider-free, easy crystal. I do see more of the termite hills, which scare the crap out of me. I could just be progressing in the video game instead of trying to do whatever the hell I'm trying to do. But this is also a fun part of Satisfactory in my mind. It's trying to explore when you're underpowered. But when you have high movement because of the overpowered glider. That's an omega spider. In a poison nest with a bunch of baby. I'm dead. And I'm not going to be able to get my stuff. And I would like to eat this. Hey, it's the crystal that I was looking for. Okay. The spider will fight the other enemies for me that are non-spiders. That's a big spider with a lot of poison, and I don't have a good way to fight it. Hey, there's a crash site, which means there's going to be another deadly enemy. There's 3 of them. Spider, take care of these 3. These 3 are way beyond my ability to fight. And they're ranged. And there's another ranged enemy. And there's a crash site. And I can't make it back up. Okay, so things we could do. We could leave. We could try to go to the crash site. We could try to sneak our way back up into death and sneak the crystal out of there somehow. But I can't actually. But if I could, it would be amazing. This whole area is death. What if it wasn't death? It is death. Okay, I ate enough. No, I only have 1 portable miner? In what world? Do not pause. Get out. No, poison. Do not want. Do not want. No, there's another giant spider. Why? And I'm out of food. I actually ate through like 100 food. Yeah, I believe it. And now I don't have elevation to run. Okay. Hey, elevation. Okay, love to see it. Can I make it? Yeah, I can make it. But there's more poison, I hate it. Okay, so now, if I hit Q, no, if I hit tab, we have more food. We have 3 food. Okay. Hit escape. Eat the food. So, I did set up a quartz miner. I did not get it, like, hooked up to anything. That would be death if I went down there. Okay. What did we figure out from that? Nothing. Figured out that the game is scary. And that my mouse is screwed up. And I don't know what its problem is. And that's not the time to try and figure it out. Do I think that all of this would be scary? I do. How scary? Very scary. I kind of wish I had more food. I do, I have berries. Huh. Nope, something is mad at me. Where am I? What is this place? I've never seen this place, I don't think. Okay. Okay. Let me up. I'm going the wrong direction. I'm going down when I would like to be going up. I am heading back towards the space elevator, so that's good. Nope. This looks like death. This looks like it's funneling me towards death. Yep. The world is dark and scary. Okay, so what do I want? I don't know. I want to find something cool. I went all this way, came all this way. I want to find something that makes it worthwhile that I don't die for. But everything that's worthwhile so far, I would die for. And I wouldn't get it. Which is the worst of all worlds. Dying for it and not getting it. Having explosives would be helpful. That's food. Crash site. And it doesn't look that deadly. 40 megawatts of power, I don't have that. But it's not that far from my base. Yes, something is chasing me. But it was something small. Relatively small. Bouncy friend. Can't bounce that high. Alright, so we're following this. Something chasing me? Sounds like something is chasing me. I'm still not healed up yet. Yeah, 2 of them. Give me the hard drive. Get out. Get out! Luckily, that enemy just missed me.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All
Thank you.
pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Oh, I have to mark that. Foundations. Otherwise, so we have to hit R, zoop. Otherwise, I'll keep trying to come back to it. Although, I do have the power pole, so that's less true. Wait, vertical, that's the one. Bam. Could go up there. That would be difficult to make it up. Would it? It looks like it's almost built to make it up. It does have a lot of vertical surfaces that are going in the correct direction. Let me up. Like it spirals around it, kind of. Also, though, do I even care about what's up top? Ooh, fall damage, right. I think the answer is no. I don't care right now. Maybe later. Food is not regrown yet. We're back home. And what did we get from all that? We got a hard drive, which was totally worth it. Could be, actually. There was another hard drive over by the coal. I have 6 of these, but I could have more by now. Billiard board set, but I can't do that. Management. We could get these things. Those don't interest me. I could get foundations. These do interest me quite a bit. In particular, I like these. I do like the round ones. It's just that it costs some money and everything gets more expensive the more you buy. I like the idea of windows a lot. Okay. I want to turn in this hard drive. To do that, we have to go home. Home is where the MAM is. I don't know where home is. I feel like I'm right by it. Right there. Which means that the MAM is right here. This one, hard drives, do it. Scan the hard drive. It takes 10 minutes again for no reason. Fine. And while that's going, I don't know if I can do these. No, other objects being other research being conducted. Food. So I ate through all of my food. There was another hard drive that wanted copper sheets. Copper sheets. Got them. This one was down by coal. My health still isn't full yet. That thing does want to poison me. Hey, summer soup. Let me up. Or down. I guess down. Okay, the hard drive Where was the hard drive? Were you guarding the hard drive? No? There was a hard drive somewhere over here. So we should see smoke from the crash site. What are those ones? I don't really want to go down there. That's copper. Unless they're pure. Impure. I'm good. Keep looking for the crash site. If I was a crash site, where would I be? And I didn't have the glider on me, so it couldn't be anywhere that crazy. What is that? Kind of want to go check that out. But I also want to find the crash site, especially since that looks like something that you want to hit with explosives. And I don't have a good way back up. That does look important, though. Wait, crash site. Found it. Alright, so this one. Copper sheets. Is that it? That actually looks like it's it. This one. This is when it's most deadly, is when I have the hang glider and I'm trying to do things where I could fall into the void and not have a good way back up. These are expensive, but I'm going to say that they're worth it. Maybe. Super expensive. Didn't even finish building them all. The good news is, while I was off exploring, we were producing. And my base just produces for free at this point. I don't need to worry about refilling the fuel or anything like that. So that's good. The only concern is when the boxes fill, and how quickly they fill. There's an enemy. There's 2 enemies down there. Wonder what they're doing. Scanning for anything that looks interesting to me, but I'm not seeing much. Food. Food is interesting. For when I decide to do stupid things like go off into a spider forest. These were not very good, but there are a lot of them. Maybe that's good enough. Huh. I need the longer reaching one. One more hit. Where's your friends? Right, I have to make more portable miners. That's going to be annoying. I should just make like 50 of them. That area looks interesting. So I placed one of my portable miners on the crystal patch that I have no way of actually getting the crystal out of. Ideally, I would have gotten a belt off to like the edge of that place, and I would have got a wire run. It's actually easier to spot these before I take these off, so this is kind of a mistake. We would want special equipment workshop. Portable miners, 211. Sounds a little bit excessive, but yeah, I would like a bunch of those. How many? Like 10? We've got 3, 4. 10 of that. It feels like you wouldn't go through 10, but you definitely do. Plus the upgraded ones cost more, I think. I want the recipe for these. I also want to build the MAM. Check on my hard drive. Hard drives, 2 minutes, 45 seconds. So now, production, miner. Impure. Impure. That was impure, right? Yep. Impure. Impure. Okay, so there are 4 impures, I believe, plus 2 more. I do want to take out my little friend here. I wouldn't mind getting the slug. Attack from above. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's more of those hogs around here. Impure. And again. Is there anything else of interest around here? Don't know. Scatter. These don't do that much damage, and if I just let them hit me, then I don't have to go chase them. Thought there was a sparkle over here. Oh, maybe it was just this. Wonder what's down here. Anything? A dog. There was more crystal. So we didn't need much more crystal for whatever that other research was at the MAM. More than that, though. Another slug. MAM research complete. Missing reinforced iron plates. That's okay. We built a MAM over at the new iron place, the impure iron. What do we get from the hard drive? Check. Charcoal. So we could do wood
Hard drive
into
analysis
coal.
completed.
It's not very helpful.
Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
This one sounds good. In the foundry. Yeah, I could do that. Can also redo it, but that one seemed like it's probably fine. Scan the hard drive. 10 more minutes. It takes forever. So long. So now these. I want to group these up We can do 60 with the cheap belt. How far away is my base? Doesn't tell me a distance. Probably not that far. Looks good. Looks good. So base is back that way. The straight lines are pretty bad, is what I'm learning. Why is this yellow? There we go. So I can stack these. And I normally just stack them right on top of each other, but I think there's a way to do it properly. Stackable conveyor pull. How does this work? That one? 2 of them. 3 of them. If I had a blueprint for 3 of those, then would it place to the ground like that, or would it become a mess? Probably a mess. Even that feels like it's becoming a mess. Alright, hit R, default. Still a mess. Still a mess. There we go. Good enough? Maybe. Put this one on to 8. And why am I doing this? Because I wanted iron, but I don't know why, because it was something to do. Because eventually I will want this iron, probably. Maybe. And it's not that far. At least from my power. What do you guys garden? Tag. All right, so we have power almost run all the way over to here. All right, and we're doing that because I need to do something with the power. I do want to expand these and add 4 more. Especially, I do have the coal for it now. Well, no, because I didn't run it all the way. I have to go get the things. The reinforced iron plates. We should have a massive amount of those by now. This one, yep. So we're waiting for the hard drive to finish researching. I can go send up the next thing at my base. My base is right there. We can see it. This one. More cable. I need to organize all of this, but I would like to get unlocks so that I can make something pretty, and to do that, I need to feed the awesome sink. To do that, I wanted to go get crystal, but it didn't happen. I don't have to feed it crystal, though. Press the button. We could be feeding it any of this junk. But the rest of this stuff isn't really junk.
The jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
I do like the jump pad. Jump pad is pretty good. It does require a lot of tinkering, and it does result in a lot of death, but it is fun. And it's probably extra good with the glider. I don't know if I ever really tried it with the glider. How are we doing? I don't have a ma'am over here. Right. Special. Ma'am. Do it. Two minutes left. These are all stopped. They're at 20% efficiency because everything's backed up. Because... what? Because this is full. So this one eats 30 per minute. I am currently producing 60 per minute because I'm producing 80 per minute. But I'm not producing enough screws, so that one leftover one could have been making screws. And then I could make a whole nother one of these. That would be kind of nice. So the leftover one was this one. You. Select recipe. Iron rods. You make... oh, but it needs to be 2 of them. Right. Constructors. And it's difficult to fit 2. That plant is in a weird spot. 1 of these. 2 of these. Good. Power connections are full. The base is becoming a mess. To no one's surprise. So I'm making 60 of those, which means that we could eat those and make how many screws? Oh no! With 60 of those, I could make so many screws. Oh no. we could make production. Constructors. That makes 120. That makes 240 screws. Why do I want 240 screws? Wait, no. Off of 30 iron rods per minute, I cannot make that many. I can make 120. Never mind. Do it. Okay, this one would like to go here, come up one, go into there. Get a splitter right there. Screws. Control C. Control V. Control V. So 120 more screws. Which means that I could have a single container as long as I put it on a quick belt. Why is it so difficult for me to get this to line up? There we go. Super easy. Not even difficult. I'm back to my old ways of doing things. That's okay. Old ways of doing things work fine. That one. This one goes to here. This one goes to here. Bam, we're all hooked up. Now I just need power. We have to have closer power. No, we don't. That is it. So now, with all of these screws, the goal was what? The goal was to build another of these assemblers. Why? Because I have too many plates. I have enough plates to fuel 2 of these. It's beautiful. We're getting closer and closer to the poison, which will give me more and more incentive to deal with the poison. I do have an extra 60 screws per minute. It's okay. Extra is good. Not enough would be bad. This one is producing what it's supposed to be producing. This one is producing the same thing. So now, what I would like is a merger. But I would like it to fit on this belt. But it looks like that's not going to happen nicely. Plug it in. Bam. So now I should have doubled the number of those that I'm making, which is maybe good. I don't know. It's something. It's making use of the iron that I already have, so that's good. I do want that yellow slug. Let's go check on the awesome sink. One coupon. It's so crappy. Oh no, I stopped feeding you the cement. Right. Why did I do that? Because I wanted more cement. This one. I can feed you these. I can feed you some of these, some of these, more of these, 2 of these. It's sort. All of this, all of this. Could feed these encased beams, but those might be helpful. Ooh, steel beams are helpful. I don't need those. Could feed you 36 of these. I just upped my production of these. They would be worth so many tickets. 36 of them. Here, you can have 18. Best use ever of resources. Do I have enough stuff to go turn these in? Modular frames, yes. I don't have enough rotors. Let's go get those. We have tons of rotors. This one. 15 more of these. Beautiful. Even if I could just delete that one, that would be amazing. This one. What do you got? This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. So I need to go get more of those. More cable. Turn it all in. Press the button.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Last time, the only thing I used hypertubes for was to go so fast that I launched myself through the floor and, like, broke the game. I didn't actually try to use them for real stuff, but maybe I should. I didn't use these too much. The battery wasn't super useful early. I mean, it was okay. Miner Mark II is amazing. All of this stuff is amazing, but also really expensive. Blueprints are amazing in theory. Build gun upgrade blueprints. Weird. This one. I think this one is fairly cheap. Well, not really, but I have the stuff to do it. This one, you should be ready. Check. +6 inventory slots? I mean, +6 inventory slots sounds pretty good to me. I don't know if that's the best. I didn't know that was an option. Sounds pretty good. What am I doing with this? I'm guessing that used to be for the sink. What are you guys doing? Oh. Huh. It was catching things. More quartz. Kaboom. 26 quartz. I think I only needed like 20 of it. Maybe. But I'm not sure about that. Collect all of the food so that it'll regrow. I could tear down this whole system, but why? When the plan is eventually to move anyways. I see a yellow over there. It's probably because it's full. Or it doesn't have enough inputs. You haven't... Ooh, you don't have enough inputs. Wire. Because your wire is coming off into this. And we have massive amounts of wire. We have 55 seconds, then I can go turn all of this in. Iron rods are being stored where? I don't need cement. I do need iron rods. If I was iron rods, I would be right here. $20. Very fancy. What? How come I can't just control click? You have to shift click, shift click, shift click, shift click. Click, 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 click. Send it again. Next up.
Milestone
Blueprints.
reached. The
Ooh,
Xeno
expensive.
Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Whoever they were. Alright, this one. So, I want power slugs. I would like to be able to research to put in the power slugs to overclock, which means I need this. So, we need these iron plates and one of these. Power shard. I can do that. To get the power shard. This one. 5 slugs. Let's go. Wrong place. Wrong place. Right place. Could set up a machine to do it. I don't want to turn all of mine into power shards, but we could turn all of them. All of them. That's fine. Later on, we'll have tons of these. You can make synthetic ones too. Power slugs. This one, do it. The reason I want this is to increase the coal because Oh, but the belts can only handle so much. Never mind.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Okay. So right now, I'm not using half of that coal, which is good because we need to use it to make steel. And I got a new source of iron that isn't brought all the way over here yet, which again is good because I need iron. So where is my coal? Coal is right there. I did not finish upgrading these, but I should be able to. This time it came back super quick, but that doesn't really help me. Mark 2. Wait a second. Mark 2. Mark 2. Is that already Mark 2? Sometimes it's hard to tell. So the answer is yes. Mark 2. I don't need to upgrade all of this, but I'm choosing to because otherwise I'll forget which ones I already did. So we split off 15. After this... No. After this splitter, I no longer need to speed them up. Cool. And the plan is to split 60 of it off for production of steel. But 60 is not very much. It's more than 0. I see another enemy. So, in order to make steel ingots. Steel ingots are made in a foundry. Wait, do I have access to a foundry? Production. Foundry, I do. It's super expensive. Modular frames. And rotors. And cement. Modular frames, which I turned off production of. Let's go turn that back on. Hook it back up. Turn it on. So we're going to make those. We're going to start making the steel. I'm going to give that a couple seconds, and I'll be right back. Oh no, the 2-hour pop-up came by again. So, I'm not going to be playing a crazy amount of this game tonight. We'll see. I've already played a good amount. I kind of want more producers, but this will eventually do it. To make the foundry, I need one more. Just finish, it's almost done. 2 modular frames. 95, 96, 97, 98, and we got it. Cool. Is that enough? Probably not, but it's something. And I can go get the iron, route that over to here. It'll be good. Foundry. Kind of massive. Didn't I get... Ooh, we got an alternative recipe. So, if I bring iron that's already smelted into here, then what? Then, how do I know? So this produces 60 per minute with 40 coal and 40 iron. 40 iron ingots. I assume this one's just better. Select recipe. This one, 45 for 45. 45 for 45. The coal is what I care about most. 60 for 40, way better. The only thing is I only have 60 coal, so it's a little bit awkward, but not too much. Iron ingots, 40 of them. 40 of them per minute. Could do 1.5 of these, except I can't even build another yet. I thought that this was going to be another iron thing. Okay, so my iron should be right around here somewhere. Who's mad? Show yourself. Should have just let it hit me. Alright. Was there another map? It looks so far away, but it's not. All of these. Okay, it kind of is. This is copper. Wait, where are my miners? They are over here somewhere. Wait, then why am I building that foundry over there when I could have built it, like, over here? Maybe I'll move that. So I don't need to move all of this iron. I could, but I don't have to. Also, are these hooked up? Does not look like they are. So each one of these is 60 smelter. Why did I choose to build this right here? Because that's what I chose. That one. This one. Iron ingots. 30/30. Cool. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one. And splitters. Wait, why did these line up so much better? Don't know, but they did. Interesting. So wait, why am I using these tracks? Alright, because they're going to be amazing. It's going to look so neat and organized. Maybe. How far can these go? I don't even know how far this can reach. This is so stupid. I don't like it. Okay, you go to here. If this doesn't reach, then I just have to tear it down again. Who builds like this? Definitely is not facing the right way. Okay, this one. Wait, why is it yellow? Straight. Straight doesn't work. Okay, wait. Curve does work. Beautiful. No, why is it yellow? Don't know. But now it's blue, so that's good. Invalid shape. Default. So now, after that, I just want to combine all of these back up. So we want a merger. And ideally, I would merge them all onto a single belt. Once I get to the 270 belt, we can do that. For right now, it would be cool if I could snap it in both. Okay, that kind of does it. Doesn't really snap it, but it goes to both. Alright, and I just need one of these, and I need to hook up power. And I kind of like the idea of moving that foundry. So the foundry is right over there. Could probably get a second one, but I don't have enough coal. I could do 1.5. But then it might start to eat some of that coal. For right now, let's just get one of these producing some steel. Greater than 0 steel. Foundry. Right? Oh yeah, I already smelted it. We're good. We are good. Power line. And then, with the steel... What is it that I type? Oh. Steel. What are you used in? This one is used in... Steel beams, 4 of these become 1 beam, 3 of these become 1 of these in a constructor, So, I would like a splitter. For right now, missing reinforced iron plates. And sadly, all of those are going into modular frame production, unless we filled up, which is possible. But it only makes 2 per minute. So maybe it's just backed up. It is pretty backed up. That one, this one. Cool. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. This one. So 30 of these makes 20 pipe per minute. We have 40 being produced. 60 of these. Okay, so I could be eating 100 steel ingots very easily. At least we should start producing them. Eventually. Someday. Maybe. No! Why? Because I haven't set the... No, because I haven't given you power, because I never connected this. That makes sense. There we go. They all turn on. And I could do the stacked things. The stacked things are so lame. There has to be a way to, like, snap these to the belt. I mean, it kind of does. I guess it's just supposed to be yellow. Oh, one of them goes on the ground. They don't all have to be elevated. That would make sense. Okay, I'm kind of surprised that one reached. Also, I don't actually have a use for the other two yet. But in theory, we have an extra 120 ingots, which I could just be feeding into the awesome sink. Or I could be crafting them further to feed that into the awesome sink. This one, slowly getting iron ingots. Look, our first steel. We need 3. We need 4. Our first steel beam and steel pipes. Let's go. Which means that I can get Logistics Mark 3. It's just going to take a while. The next big thing would be getting more coal. The more coal was over here. Or overclock. Wait, that's a pure. Wait. Pure. Couldn't pure do more than 120? If I had the better belts, which we're about to get. No. Well, it could, but I would have to overclock it, which we have the ability to do. And that's why I wanted the overclockers. I just also need the better belt. Which we can get now. I could make second foundry. Making a second foundry makes sense to me. Kind of. Mostly. The coal is a little bit of a problem, but that sounds like a problem for future me. It can't reach. Of course not. Power it up. So right now, this one produces 40. I don't think the two of them will be able to saturate a 60 belt. Well, no, they'll just be able to. Ooh, but that would actually keep it from eating up too much of the coal if it was only filling the 60 belt. Oh no, this makes 60 per minute. Wait, is this the right recipe? Yeah, alternate. 60. But it only eats 40, right? I knew that. That is why it's appealing. Okay, I need to actually hook this up. But that's actually not enough iron. True. Huh. So now each of these are being fed 60 apiece. If I keep this slow... No. Oh, I did speed it up to Mark II. I think that should be good. For now, at least. I think that was a pretty good first recipe to get. And getting the one that gives me even more inventory space is amazing. It's so good. Do I want to go? I do want to go overclock the coal, but first I want to be able to get Logistics Mark III so that I can get it better belts. And then I can separate it out into multiple belts if I need to. But just to be able to pull it out of the miner, it would be very helpful. Alright, so I think that is going to do it for this episode. We'll see if I remember what I'm doing tomorrow. I think I will. We'll figure it out. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good one.